All right, crew, we have our quadratic formula review. For number one, some of us, it does not match. Flip your sheet over. That will be your number three. Some of us will be working with quadratic formula when the discriminant is a perfect square for all four. So you will use this one example for all four. Step one, label A, B, C, and plug them into the formula. Guys, for the last 2 weeks when factoring, you guys have been doing an outstanding job labeling your A, B, and C. A is 3, B is 8, C equals 4. And then we simply just plug it into our quadratic formula. X equals -1, open parenthesis. I'm doing this because the formula tells me to do. I will put my B there of 8, close it, plus minus. Radical. And as again, you guys can tell, I'm just following the formula. Open your parenthesis. Put in your B again of 8. Close parenthesis. Square it. -4. Open parenthesis. This time we put in our A of 3. Great job. And what do we put in next, guys? Oh, the best. Our C of 4. Close it. We're going to go ahead and set that over. Our 2, open parenthesis, A of 3, close. Step 1 is in the books. Step 2, we'll just do our -1 times B. All right, so let me redo our X equals here. And -1 times a +8. I know you guys yelled it out so many times. It's -8. Bring down your plus minus. All right, when we have a perfect square discriminant, step 3, we will enter everything together, including the radical. If I highlight it, we enter it. If I do not, we do not enter it into our calculator. All right, I'm going to clear that off. I'm going to hit second. Then I'm going to hit X squared. From here, we will open the parenthesis, type in the 8, close that parenthesis. Again, hit X squared, that'll square it. -4, the minus is right here with the other operations. Some of us get that confused with the negative. Don't want you to miss it. Open your parenthesis, put in your 3, close it, open parenthesis, put in your 4, close it, hit enter, and we get 4. Great job, crew. All right, then we'll set that over. And step 4 says to do 2 times A. So we'll do our 2 times 3 that we plugged in. And we get 6. Step 5, this is where it tells us to do our dual equations. Or you can just do 2. All right, dual 2. I know, I'm going to put the arrows first just to make it a little easier for me as I go through the note for us. We'll take that -8. Up top, we will do +4. And this is where we see that plus minus. I don't want to confuse you guys because we're just going to do it as a +4. The rest I'll rewrite. Then we'll take this -8 again. But instead of the +4, we'll do -4. And let's set that over the 6. We now have our dual equations. -8 plus 4. Great job, is -4. Set that over the 6. We do need to reduce that. So let's go ahead and reduce. If you go ahead and circle your answer, I will give you credit. You'll never see that on an ACT or SAT, though, so get comfortable with it. If you're uncertain, what I want you to do is hit 4, divide it by the 6, then hit math, hit enter twice. The negative stays with the negative. -2. Set that over the 3. You're done with your first one. And let's move on to our second. Negative 8 minus 4, negative 12. We'll set that over the 6. And when we do negative 12 divided by 6, we get negative 2. So I want you guys that are working with the perfect square discriminant to utilize this the entire way through for all 4. It will look like your number 3. For the rest of us, we are going to simplify the radical. All right, so I want you to use number 3 to assist you with number 4. So step 1, label A, B, C, and plug it into the formula. So again, same thing. A equals 3. B equals negative 4. C equals negative 19. Wonderful job. We will plug it in. X equals negative 1, open, times our B of negative 4, plus minus. Let's put in our radical. B squared, so negative 4, close it, square it, minus 4, open, put in your A of 3, close it, open another, put in your negative 19 as C, and set that over your 2 times A, so 2 times 3. Great job. Now the next steps are going to look similar as above, except for one thing will be different, well, maybe a couple. Negative 1 times negative 4. That's our 4. Bring down your plus minus with it. All right, now if you look at the first one, I highlighted in orange. We did it all together with the radical because we have a perfect square discriminant. However, for this one, we will not have a perfect square discriminant. So I'm just going to highlight what I see in blue and enter that into the calculator. So we will open our parenthesis, put in our negative 4, close it. Again, hit x squared to square it, minus 4, open, 3, close, open, negative 19, close, enter. We get 244. And we will go ahead and we will set that over. Yes, I know it's 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Great job, class. All right, this is where it changes a little bit. Now we have to simplify the radical. And again, you guys have been doing an outstanding job with this. Let's go straight to our calculator. Set y equals, let's clear it off. Let's do 244 divided by the xt. I wanted to get the x. Second, and then graph. That gives us our table here. All right, looks like we're going to be working with 4 and 61. So this is equal to the square root of 61 times 4, which is equal to, well, if 4 is our perfect square, the square root of 4 is 2. We'll leave the root, 61. And now we just have a simple rewrite. X equals 4 plus minus. So instead of writing this that we highlighted, we have simplified it to 2 root 61. And then we will set that over the 6. And if we look at our last step here, it says to reduce the outside numbers. So we can't touch the 61. This we're not going to mess with, all right? I'm covering it up right now. We're only going to look at the 4, the 2, and the 6. Everything is divisible by 2 here. So we'll do x equals. I'm going to take this 4. I'm going to divide it by 2, and I'm going to get 2. I'll put in our plus minus. I'm going to take this 2 and divide it by 2. You won't see the 1 in an answer choice, but I will leave it there just for your understanding for now with the root 61. Set that over. We will do 6 divided by 2. We get 3. And now you're done. That is your review. Guys, do all 4. Tomorrow you can utilize the review video to do your 4. All right, let this assist you. Use your notes. You guys will be fine without me. I know you will. Stay disciplined and apply your efforts. Let's go! Zoom out a little bit for you so you guys can see that. Thank you. Have an awesome day, guys.